The real-time real estate segment today being brought to you by rsrmoney.com, rsrmoney.com. Let's look at our story, the latest trend. Smaller, less expensive homes. That's the latest builder trend. Builders are usually up on top of what's going on. So when the builders are starting to build smaller, less expensive homes, we listen to them and say, why is that? Well, let's take a look and see what they have to say. Even though affordability is improving, buying a home can still feel tough right now. But here's some good news. Builders are focusing their efforts on building smaller homes, and they're offering key incentives to buyers. And both of these things can be a big help if you're worried about finding a home that's right for your budget. Builders are building smaller homes. During the pandemic, home buyers were looking for larger homes, and many could afford them. Builders responded to that demand and created bigger spaces to help people with things like working from home, setting up home gyms, and having extra rooms for virtual school. Now, with affordability as easy for me to say, with affordability as tight as it is, builders are turning their focus to smaller single-family homes. Data from the census shows how significant this trend towards smaller homes has been over the last couple of years. And if you're watching us on RonSiegelRadio.tv, any of our socials, ABC News and Talk, AM 1490, FM 98.1 video feeds, you're seeing a chart of newly built homes are getting smaller. The median square footage of a new single-family home's dropping second quarter 2024, 2,104 square feet, down 13.9% over the last 10 years. But why would builders want to build smaller homes right now? At the end of the day, builders are going to focus on building homes that meet current market demand because they want to build what they know will sell. And the number one thing home buyers are looking for right now is better affordability. Since smaller homes typically come with smaller price tags, both buyers and builders have shifted their focus to homes with less square footage. The National Association of Home Builders, NAHB, reports, quote, home buyers are looking for homes around 2,070 square feet compared to 2,260 20 years ago, unquote. According to Orphe Divange, senior economist at Zillow, and I'm sure that I messed up the name, not only are cash-strapped buyers continually seeking out lower cost options, but developers are changing what type and size of home they're producing to try and meet that demand, unquote. So if you're having a hard time finding something in your budget, it may be time to look at brand new homes that have a smaller footprint. When you do, you may get a few other fringe benefits that help on the affordability front, like price reductions on mortgage rate buydowns. According to the most recent data from Zonda, more than half of builders are offering incentives, some of which are mortgage rate buydowns, and those perks could help lower your future monthly housing payments too. John Burns, CEO of John Burns Research and Consulting, shares, quote, the monthly payment matters more than anything else, and builders have responded with smaller, more efficient homes, unquote. Not to mention, with new home construction, you'll also get brand new everything, have fewer maintenance needs, and get some of the latest features available. That's worth looking into, right? Bottom line, with builders focusing on smaller homes, you may have more budget-friendly options when it matters most. If you're thinking about buying a home soon, give me a call, 800-306-1990, 800-306-1990. We can have a chat about what you're looking for. We can have a chat about budget and affordability. And then I can put you in touch with a great real estate professional in your area. I know them because we're doing radio. Since 2010, we've got to know a lot of real estate professionals. The ones that are actually doing business, they understand all of the changes that have taken place in the real estate world. August 17th, a lot of things changed in real estate. And we've been on top of what's going on in all these different things and from a lot of different sources because, you know, it's kind of funny because I do watch a couple and there's a lot of different companies and a lot of them are doing things completely different. The interpretations of what the new laws are, what the new law meanings are, is fascinating as I go around and listen to what agents are saying and what they're talking about they have to do. So, and what they say the law is. Well, first off, It's not a law. It's an agreement that was made with the National Association of Realtors and the Department of Justice. And it's all interpretations of what this agreement is. What is the bottom line of it? Well, I can tell you the bottom line is real simple. Some attorneys found some gullible homeowners and went to court, and the attorneys made $200 million so far. $200 million. Now, the homeowners, I've heard numbers that they've made $18, and I've heard big one numbers that they've got $70. 70. Yes, the attorneys got the money, $200 million. And now there's a lot of people that just don't understand it. Why do I say it's not a law? Well, a law goes through the Congress and gets signed by the executive branch. So in the states, it's in California anyway, state legislature and Senate signed by the governor. If it was a federal law, it would be by the Congress, the Senate, and then signed by the president. None of those things have happened. So it's all open to interpretation. And hopefully at some point, I'm just going to give you my opinion here. Hopefully at some point, we'll see some of these lawmakers will step up and do their job, and they'll create a law that'll codify what's going on so people understand what the rules really are. Real estate's, everything is negotiable in real estate. No matter what this lawsuit says, everything is negotiable. Now, they came out and they basically said that one of the brokerages or some of the brokerages were telling their agents that they had to do X, Y, and Z. Well, maybe they were telling their agents that. I don't know. But that still doesn't mean that that's what the consumer was going to accept. So, and even today, right, if the agent wants 10% commission, the consumer, the seller or the buyer is going to say, why? Or they should say, why? What are you doing for it? If they say they want 4% commission, the consumer should say, why? What are you doing for it? And anywhere in between. Some of them are even going out at 1% because they don't want to do very much. Now you look at it, and I've been a big proponent that you can use money as a motivator to get the agents to work harder or less hard. Either way, more money, they work harder. Little money or no money, you get what you pay for. Just throw that out there for you.